You would have to look long and hard to find a Tennessee family that is better off now than they were before Joe Biden became president. By the end of last year, Tennesseans were paying an extra $629 per month just to cover the cost of inflation caused by this spending spree that Biden has been on. $6 trillion of a spending spree. And Madam President, it is $629 per month per family in Tennessee. I'm noticing on my chart that in Hawaii, your monthly inflation costs are $802 per month for an overall impact of $9,600. That is what this agenda is costing your constituents and my constituents in Tennessee. This is an enormous premium on the bare minimum, and Tennesseans know exactly who is responsible for this. After 2 years of hearing their stories, I'm positive that not one person working in the White House has bothered to leave Washington, D.C. and witness for themselves what is happening to American families as they try to work their way through this. It sure doesn't sound like my Democratic colleagues here in the Senate have been paying much attention to what is happening with families back home, because if they had taken the time to put themselves in the shoes of a family who is trying to stretch that paycheck month after month after month, they never would have justified wasting the family's money on social justice programs and green energy schemes, and the list goes on and on. And now those families who have already been drained by Joe Biden's spending are running out of things.
Oh no, friends. The federal government has confirmed some shocking news. Monthly benefit checks for millions of low-income households will begin to decrease very soon. Also, many families can expect to receive a tax refund that is worth hundreds of dollars less than last year's return. Friends, even if you do not file taxes, you may be affected by some of these changes. So please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. Also, friends, to say thank you for joining me here every day and for being part of this community, I will be announcing 2 winners this coming Friday for the $75 Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter the weekly giveaways, friends, do make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch, friends, and then leave a comment on, the greater your chances of winning the weekly giveaways. Millions of Americans are counting down the days that the extra food aid that people receive from the federal government will expire at the end of this month. The enhanced crisis assistance has been a lifeline for many families and children. This year, 35 states did agree to still send out the increased supplemental nutrition assistance program benefits. However, these extra benefits are set to end after February. The other 15 states already ended the extra help earlier. The expiration of these benefits, which is credited with decreasing childhood poverty and hunger, could mean food insecurity will only increase, requiring millions of families to turn to a patchwork system of assistance to fill in the gaps. The ending of the additional benefits would impose a lot of hardships on families and create more food insecurity. As a result of the emergency SNAP benefits, food insufficiency was reduced by about 10%. But those successes are likely to be reversed starting this March. And while inflation has cooled somewhat, food prices remain elevated, making the loss of those extra benefits hurt even more. Grocery prices were up nearly 12% in December, with massive year-over-year increases for eggs, butter, bakery products, and lettuce. January's numbers are due out next week. Blunting those increases was the 2021 changes to the Thrifty Food Plan that is used by the USDA to calculate SNAP benefits. The reevaluation led to the government to determine that a healthy diet cost 21% more for families on SNAP than the previous plan, increasing benefits by 25%, or an average of $34. But that may not be sufficient. Another crisis relief program that helped low-income families and is not going away is the EBT program. This program provided food aid for students to replace the lunches they did not receive when school was out during the summer of 2020. It was a temporary program that was made permanent in December. A survey of 550 low-income parents found that 6 in 10 parents had trouble affording food, and 4 in 10 cannot afford food because of inflation. But the EBT program does have limited impact. While it reduced food insecurity in children by 17%, it isn't a replacement for the overall crisis SNAP benefits that recipients receive at the end of the month. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts about SNAP benefits being reduced? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Tax refunds so far this year are markedly smaller than the same time 1 year ago. It is an outcome that many tax experts were expecting. The average refund amount was $1,963 as of February 3rd, 2023. That is down 10.8% from $2,201 the same period last year. That is based on nearly 8 million refunds the tax agency has distributed this year versus 4.33 million refunds that were dispersed last year. But still, a higher share of taxpayers have received refunds so far this year, with 48% of processed returns getting a refund, compared with only 33% last year at the same time. While the average amount likely will change as more tax returns are processed, the early data suggests that the loss of several enhanced crisis-era tax breaks could mean a smaller, key windfall for millions of American households. Eric Bronenkamp, a tax expert, has recently told Yahoo News, "I would argue that people's tax refunds are going to be less because of the fact that they are not going to get those special crisis provisions anymore. Obviously, everyone's situation is unique, but on average, refunds are going to be smaller due to less stimulus. Smaller refunds could be a blow for some households that rely on this lump sum to shore up their financial position. Refunds can make up as much as 30% of a low-income family's annual income. So, for instance, 46% of Americans said they used their refunds to pad their savings last year, while 37% put them towards paying down debt. More than 1 in 5 taxpayers said they used their refund to pay for necessary household expenses. Well, my beautiful and most amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video. Thank you very, very much, friends, for joining me here every day and for being part of this community. My friends, to say thank you so very much, I will be announcing 2 winners this Friday and every Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter the giveaway, friends, please make sure that you click and like several of my videos, and then do comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, my friends, the greater your chances of winning the weekly giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed week.